some of the biggest NFL tight ends will leave fantasy football managers behind for Week 10 by vacations. Move down the page to see the sporting news full Week 10 tight end rankings to help you set your lineup. Fantasy TE Week 10 rankings PPR. These Week 10 tight end player ratings account for point per reception, PPR, league scoring, with 1 additional point awarded for every 10 receiving yards, along with a standard 6 points per touchdown. Any player's TE bonus lineup consideration, weighing tight end receptions more heavily in point rewards, is noted below in the Week 10 value column. Fantasy tees on Week 10 by Travis Kelce, Chiefs; Jake Ferguson, Cowboys; Noah Fant, Bengals; Gunnar Helm and Chigakonkwo, Titans. Who are the best fantasy Week 10 tight ends? The expected long-term loss of top-scoring T.E. Tuckercraft, knee, creates a huge void near the top of these positional rankings, but the biggest names that remain are again set up to produce in Week 10. Colston Loveland also broke the box score, 6 catches, 118 yards, 2 TDs, but should be more closely regarded as a top 10 option, not a top 5, against a Giants defense that has contained the position of late. Harold Fannin Jr.'s return from bye should be a welcomed sight for his fantasy managers. Expect another TE1 finish from him as a primary target of Dylan Gabriel against the Jets. Which top fantasy TE sleepers should I target for Week 10? A.J. Barner should pester a Cardinals defense that has allowed the 5th most PPR points per game to the position, even before their MNF game against the Cowboys and Jake Ferguson. The Seahawks' big bruising receiver should cause many matchup issues at the 2nd and 3rd levels, especially if Cooper Kupp, hamstring, has to miss another week. The Bears just allowed the Bengals to pass all over them, and Jackson Dart will look Theo Johnson's way often. While acknowledging many of Johnson's recent touchdowns came on a tipped pass that luckily bounced into his arms as he ran by, the 6'6", 264-pounder still presents a matchup issue for a boom-or-bust defense that relies on turnovers and not containment.